Hello, students. Our topic is The Great Man's Gift, a story by R.K. Narayan. R.K. Narayan was born in the year 1907 to a Brahmin family in Madras. He is the one writer about whose artistic intentions there have been no doubts. He started writing as a journalist first. Soon he became a serious fiction writer. His novel Swami and Friends was written in 1935. Since then, he has gone on producing one after another novels and short stories. He has to his credit more than 150 stories and 12 novels published so far. He is devoted to his art. His genius is doubtless. He writes like an Indian. He is the one writer who has not cared to write for sensation or for cheap popularity or even to interrupt India for the Western reader. His prime concern has been to view Indian life artistically and give expression to it in his writing. So he is admired as a true artist in India as well as abroad. R.K. Narayan is perhaps the most distinguished contemporary Indian writer of fiction in English. Swami and Friends, Mr. Sampath, and The Guide are some of his popular novels. The best of his short stories are collected in two volumes: An Astrologer's Day and Other Stories, and Lovely Road. The setting of his novels and stories is generally in the imaginary town of Malgudi. There is a blending of realism, humor, and pathos in his stories, which are written in a simple, lucid, conversational style on themes taken from the life of the common man. Narayan is a writer of the average humanity. Himself a middle class man, he has seldom transgressed the area of his experience and has never tried to bring in artificial elements. Like Jane Austen, he works on the 2 inches of the ivory of Malgudi, which is, although a figment of imagination, a real town of the southern part of India. It is an average town with common people such as policemen, teachers, clerks, painters, and all those who see in it backwardness a chance for expansion of industry and education. The story, entitled The Great Man's Gift, is a typical story of Narayan. The details of the story: the poor gatekeeper's simple sense of duty, his childlike delight in the hobby he takes up after retirement, the loyalty with which he regularly makes a present of his handiwork to the Sahib, The terror that drives him mad when he receives a registered letter, his return to sanity when at last he finds that it is a letter of commendation from his superior. All these are narrated with superb skill. These details of the story arouse in us laughter or tears or both. The author has turned the gateman Govind Singh into an unforgettable character. His character is unforgettable because Narayan created a realistic picture of Govind Singh. Govind's sanity was doubted because Govind was behaving abnormally. He was afraid to open the letter he had got. Yet he wanted to know about the contents of that letter. He wanted to know the contents of the letter without opening it. So his sanity was doubted. He imagined that he had been punished for obstructing work in the office when he went to take his pension there every month. He feared that the only source of his income, the pension, had been stopped. After war service, Govind was recommended for the post of a gateman at Englandia. After his retirement from Englandia, Govind did not take up any job anywhere. He ate his food, went out, met a few friends, slept, and spent some evening sitting at a cigarette shop which his cousin owned. But soon he discovered that he had a talent of making toys with clay and soap dust. He knew this while mending a child's toy. He started making toys and village and town scenes and market scenes. He sat there in the front part of his home, bent over his clay, and brought into existence a miniature world. All the colors of life were there, all the forms and creatures, but they were of very little size. Whole village and towns were there. He mounted them neatly on thin wooden pieces which increased their attractiveness. He kept them in his cousin's shop and people were greatly attracted. They sold very briskly. When he went to his office on the pension day, he carried one of the toy and presented it to his boss, the general manager. Every month on the pension day, he carried one such toy, his best one till now, as a present to the manager. Every time he went there, he took a model. Every time it created a sensation in the office and disturbed the routine of office working for nearly half an hour. He made many models and every model he gave one of his best model as a present to the manager. The last one that he made presented to the manager was a model of his office frontage with himself at his post, a car at the entrance, and the chief getting down. This model created a very great sensation in the office. The accountant always told him that the chief liked his model very much. His model was liked very much by the chief. A week after he had given his last model, Govind Singh was sitting in his room. The postman came and handed him a registered letter. Govind Singh felt horrified. He had never received a registered letter in his lifetime. He thought that only lawyers sent registered letters. He imagined that his officer was angry with him for creating disturbance in the office every month by bringing in a clay model. He thought that it was a letter information given to him that as a punishment his pension was stopped. He had no courage to open the letter. He would not allow anyone else also to do so. He almost lost his balance of mind and behaved like a madman. However, his fears were all false. The envelope, in fact, contained a letter of appreciation for his creative gift of making clay models. It was contained a check of rupees 100 as an encouragement for him to keep up his increasing hobby. Thus, the character of the gateman Govind Singh is unforgettable character created by R.K. Narayan. He is an illiterate but simple, honest, and dutiful man. After war service, he works as a gateman at Englandia. As a gateman, he gave his best service and he liked his job very much and worked very sincerely. He was punctual, honest, and alert. He would respectfully salute the chief manager and kept a sharp eye on the staff who came in and went out. He felt pride in putting on khaki uniform and he all the time remained alert during their duty. He felt electrified when his master spoke to him only on two occasions. Once he was appointed, and the second time after 25 years when he was granted pension. Govind Singh is a simple, innocent character, very simple. Govind Singh gift was created sensation in the office. In this way, we find that Govind Singh's character is a mixture of humility, ignorance, submissiveness, and loyalty. He was proud that his career had been spotless. He was simple and ignorant. His imagined fear on receiving a registered letter drove him almost to madness. The office accountant luckily met him and he tore open the letter and told him about its contents. He assured him that he was not mad and he looked quite well. He was soon feel well as before. The desire to make day models died. He thought that it was no occupation for a sane people. In this way, the character of Govind Singh is a very realistic character created by R.K. Narayan. Thank you.